First stream of the new year hype. God, it already feels like December 2022. Does anyone else have that feeling? It's like, really? It's only been 4 days of 2022. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Happy New Year to all. Power Belly, let me catch up on these subs. 32 months. Needle Girl, 16 months. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all so much for that sub. And Rattler Jen, 5 months with the burr. It's cold in here. There must be some toros in the atmosphere. That's what you're going to get when you say burr. Queen of Washi is in Texas. That's a problem. That you're not supposed to be there. Tony with the 34 months of sub and Alan 19 months. Thank you all both so much. Y'all are really, really awesome. Massachusetts, how's the snow? Y'all getting snow? Emberent, 10 months of subbing. Thank you so much. We got a hype train rolling. Level 3. Shoe Bamboo, 30 months of subbing. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy New Year, Bruce. Good morning. Good morning. Happy 22. Oh, good morning. Snow? No. It's like I'm wearing shorts today. It's only going to be in the 50s, but it's sunny. Shorts weather. Yesterday, pants weather. Pants and jacket weather yesterday. Penzoe with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. 6 gifted subs. That's amazing. It is so overwhelmingly January. Oh, more gifted subs. More gifted subs everywhere. Penzoe, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Tessa, love your faces. Love everybody's faces. Even love the cheerleaders' faces. Hydrate. I am definitely hydrating this morning. I need to posture check. I have not been drinking enough water this year so far. I need some Hydro Homies app going in here. Some Hydro Homies action. Surprisingly, New England currently has less snow than the Pacific Northwest. Nice. I guess it was only like the mid-Atlantic. Even love Tony's face. I love everybody's face. Yeah. Morning from the Sunshine State. We have crazy sunshine here. Yeah, Bruce probably got some snow. So yeah, how are y'all? It doesn't feel like the first stream of the new year. That's for sure. I don't know why. I'm thinking that. I guess no snow. NYC forgot what snow is. Just rain. Gotcha. While we in Northern California is colder than you. Yeah, yesterday it only got in the 40s. So that called for long pants and jackets. Today we're in shorts and long sleeve shirts. It was almost hoodie day. Y'all could have done a pool today. I had the hoodie off the hanger. Hoodie's going hangers in this house. Okay. There's a question for you. Hoodies, hangers or folded? Go. Rung in the new year at 50. Woke up to 11. Yeah, it's a mess today. 37 and sunny in Atlanta. Brad, did you get my package? I don't know. When I go to the post office, I'll let you know. I tend not to go to the post office as much when my kids aren't in school because I don't pass it. It's out of the way. Hangers, folded. Floor, that's a good call. Actually, we have one of those. Actually, I have 2 of those people in my household that prefer the floor. Yes, so hangers, but folded along the center or arms in. Oh man, do not. If you fold things along the center, you need to exit this chat now. That's like a toilet paper to the front level of egregiousness. If you fold through the center, we're gonna have problems. Hoodie equals bathrobe, Brad. I think about that now. The hoodie visual. Yeah, it's like posting your pin. If you're a center folder, you also post your pins. Just like that's facts. That's factually correct. Rewizzles with the bits. Good morning. Hope you're doing awesome. What's the Colorado snow situation? We've been talking about snow. What's the snow situation? Below Baltimore got nailed. Gotcha. Oof. No. I put the TP over the front. TP comes out the front. No. My wife is a center folder. Drives me nuts. Yeah. I'm going to grab the closest hoodie to center, fold it, and post all my pins. Actually, that is a very Alan thing to do. That sounds like something Alan would do. Fold and hanging. I know. And the toilet paper around the back. Yeah. Man, TP goes down the back because of cats. I will kind of allow that. It's funny, we got a level 1 hype train emote for a level 2 hype train. whatever Twitch. Twitch is still in 2021, apparently. Oh, we all got different ones. Hype sleep. Hype sleep. I need some hype sleep. Is anyone not able to sleep in the new year so far? Good grief. I'm a good sleeper. I haven't been to bed. I haven't fallen asleep before midnight yet. Centerfolders who post probably also put their knives in the dishwasher. Point up. Me and Dave are on the same page this morning. I grew up in a house with weird insert FP holders. I'm going to say your TP holders. Where if the TP went out the front, it would cause the roll to get stuck when you pulled. I understand what you're saying. I actually got a decent night's sleep for the first time in 2 months last night. I actually took like Tylenol PM last night just because I was like, it's been like 3 nights for me. 3 nights in a row for me of not able to go to sleep is brutal. Like I'm one night every now and then, sure, whatever. But I've been on quite the run, and last night I was just fed up with it. So that made me groggy this morning. That's why I don't take like sleep medication or anything, because I woke up at like 7:30 and I was out of it till like 8:30. So like I to get this stream ready, I like literally turned it on and hit the start button at like 9:58. I was not prepared before this. It's now being thought that someone was burning the trash to start the fire. Oh no, that's terrible. I haven't seen that. Oh, that's awful. I have trouble sleeping the night before a pin show. I get that. Good morning, Evan. Man. Weighted blanket helps my sleep. Yeah, I like the weighted blankets. I just need to adjust things to like just use like the weighted blanket and like a sheet. Jackie, 26 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I'll take a nap with a weighted blanket on. It's been a while since I've taken a nap, but it's under investigation, but it's not power lines. Oh man, that is not tracking well. Those pictures were terrible. Terrible out there. So yeah, sleep's making me cuckoo, and that is making my ability to get the things in my head out of them very tough so far this year. I don't know if there's a specific topic to discuss about that, about like capturing, but like that's what I was thinking about this morning before stream. Oh, Toby got a new toy for Christmas and he's over here playing with it. If y'all hear squeaky toys, it's Toby. Toby, come here. You want to show him your toy? Come here. Come show him Barney. Come here. Come here. He's not going to come here because he thinks I'm going to take his toy. Come here. Come here. Come show him your toy. Come here. He's just staring at me, wagging his tail. Come here. You want to show him your toy? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You can hold him. Oh, you can hold him. Here. You want him? All right. So that's Toby and that's Barney. Barney's his new favorite. Here, you want him? No, you just want to get down and play with him. Yep, right back in the mouth. Right back in the mouth. So, I've been thinking about capturing stuff. So, did y'all start your planners? Rejected for a purple squeaky. Yeah, he's gone. He is literally out of this room now because he doesn't want me to. Oh, now he's back. He will nest with Barney. So he will run him around the house, just circles until he finds like a digging hole to just like chill. So he's just sitting over here, Barney in his mouth, looking around. So anyway, that's your Toby up. There he goes. He's gone. He might be back. So y'all started your planners? Yeah, me too. So that's going good. Like Queen of Washi, I started like 3 planners. Is Toasty here? Is Toasty here this morning? Toasty started like 50 planners. I learned, are you bothered by the ghosting and the Hobonichi? We'll talk about that in a moment. Yeah. I have not been to the P.O. box, Jackie. I'm so sorry. Cause yours, I always look forward to your card and there's Toasty. Only 9 lies. You're a lying liars lie. 9. Only 9. So I'm going to go tomorrow. I should be able to go tomorrow, swing by the P.O. box. I got a bunch of stuff in there I'm supposed to get. I'm rethinking my bujo, thinking of getting a Hobo Weeks. What should I do? If you want to use a bullet journal type of system, I wouldn't use a Hobonichi Weeks. I think you would be kind of restricted in that. So my planner is going fine. What I'm struggling with, which is the perpetual struggle, is just the capturing ideas stuff, the writing, right? Because your Hobonichi, you get one day, right? So you got to have, you know, like another notebook, or in Toasty's case, 50 notebooks, to work on a few other things. And then there's like a balance of, well, do I need like 3 notebooks to capture all these different things? And I don't. Like, I'm good with the planner, and then I have my one other notebook that I'm working on. So plotter is great for idea catching. Yes. So I'm going to be instituting the plotter in some of this too. So like I might end up with like kind of 3 things, right? So like my weekly pages are good. Let's see. And I wouldn't use a Hobonichi for bujo. Yeah. I'm not going to do too much show and tell on the Hobonichi yet, but I have started it. Smand. I'm at 2 right now, Bible Plotter and A5 William Hanna. That's a good setup. Like, that's 2 good sizes, right? I like the 2 different sizes. So like my weekly stuff is like pretty good, right? Like, and I filled this out on Monday morning, or I might have done this Sunday night. Fill this out. Moving around a lot means carrying multiple journals. I'm just got in a binder with dividers. That's smart. That's smart, Raven. So then like that's just kind of the general, hey, these are the times booked for things that are fixed, right? And there's lots of other things going. And then the daily stuff I've started here, you know. So the daily stuff here. What about your William Hanna? We'll talk about that. Daily stuff here. So like the daily stuff's going. I'm just making notes. Wolves beat United yesterday, so we get to note that on there. So we're just doing different things. Small little tasks go here. I really kind of do prefer the broader look. Like this is what my William Hanna helped me with, is like the broader weekly look. So I don't have to necessarily micromanage the daily tasks, and I can just use it for writing. Tang. So check this out. This is the Kuretake Steel, and this is Robert Oster Miami. So we're going to talk about how close those colors are that we made. So the ghosting, it does not bother me as much as I thought it might. So yeah, so far I've used Steel, Tang, and Teletubby so far every day. Those inks that we made last week. If you don't know what we're talking about, look at last Thursday's stream, and we did a Kuretake ink cafe mixing, and I'm actively using. Toby is still running around, by the way, nesting. Like, he will do this for like 10 minutes. So yeah. I have used the brush and the markers that we made last year, but I have to show y'all. I mean, that we made, well, yeah, technically last year. I was going to say last week, but you know what? It was factually correct that it was last year. Let me show y'all something real quick. Switch to one of these for my journal. It has planner-like features that I'll never use. So I guess I'm using a planner. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I didn't get to set up my computer this morning. So notebook diary, 1 day, 1 page. So this has the same 1 page, 1 day, like a Hobonichi type thing. Why can't I go through here? Lobo Care Movement. Thank you for the follow. Oh, okay. So it's like this. And you can write in your own day, so you can actually start this with any time, right? Still have the tab open, contemplating if I would buy the Ink Cafe. Yeah, we'll see. I'll have to see if I can play with more. Hey, gay. Happy New Year, Annabelle. So Toasty Treat, not officially, maybe on I had to look up the kaiji and see, like, it correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I got, it was like reviewing your previous year's planners and planning your current and forward year's planners. It's the process of that is the kaiji. Is that a fair representation of that? Because I was listening to April and listening to you talk about that, and Miranda, when I was watching Miranda's stream. I was like, I wasn't familiar with that word, so now, yeah, I got it. Hey, good morning, Jesse. Happy New Year. Okay, so you have a lot of freedom. I like this layout. Like, if you're a good daily writer, like I have this. Little too minimal for you. Yeah, like I could see that. But I think that's cool. Oh, why do they have, is this 12 marks? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I guess you can color the monthly range here. Jan, Feb, March, maybe, yeah, down the line. Okay, cool. I like that. I would be down with that. That looks pretty cool. Oh, there are tabs. Yeah, I would probably just stick with that. But look what I found out. So I did a full pen cleaning, right? So I counted it. I had 16 pens inked up, which for me is an outrageously high number. Nope. No, don't need notifications. So let's see here. So I had 16 pens inked up, and like I just start to like lock up when I get that many. It's like a analysis paralysis type of situation where I don't know what to use. I can't choose a pen. You know, I haven't used this pen in this amount of time. So the good thing about doing this was that I think out of the 16 pens that I cleaned, 5 of them were empty. So that's just how lazy I'd been in cleaning it. 5 of them had empty converters that or just had like a drop of ink left in there. So I was like, oh, well, that's a pleasant surprise. But then some of them had a lot of ink in them, including my Shown Design Ultim. It was just starting to stress me out how many pens I had inked up, right? So it was just like crazy too many. So I also can't have 0 fountain pens inked up. So I inked up the new Pilot Custom 74, the teal one that I ordered, right? So I've already written this a bunch. This Con 70 did not fill great, so I'm going to have to go syringe fill this. I inked this with the Robert Oster Cities Miami. I'm worried that I'm turning into Mike. I don't wish that on anybody. So yeah, like I have like a physical reaction to having that many pens inked up. It really stresses me out. So, but I've been writing with this a bunch, but I do need to go refill it. I'm just going to pop this off in syringe fill the Con 70 in here. But look at this. Aurora Flex Twins. We're going to talk about that. I love that pen. So this is Robert Oster Cities of America, Miami. Okay. And I chose that for this pen. So this is a medium nib. I've never tried a Pilot medium nib. And I like Sailor's medium nibs. I don't like Pilots as much. They're a little round for me. But this is be like a perfect platform for me to get modified. Like it writes really well. It's just a little round. So this is that Drillog block that they sent. But check this out. All right, so that is Miami. And then this is steel that we made. Yeah, I got Masayama to italic my Pilot M because it was too round. Yeah, it is heavily tipped, right? Like the tipping on here is really large. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. So It's a very bulbous tipping, which is fine. It writes amazingly well, but it's just not for me, right? So this is the color we made on Thursday with the Kuretake Ink Cafe. We called it Steel because it ended up, I was trying to make a blue-black, but it ended up teal. Check this out. We are definitely in the ballpark here. We made almost like the same color. It's like a bit darker. Yeah, but they are not far off. Not far off whatsoever. And actually, if I had this spread broader on here, do I have my glass nib? Yeah. I think the steel looks better. Well, when you're writing with the Robert Oster, it has more line character, like with shading, where the steel doesn't have any of that. The steel is a flat ink color. So this will spread it on a little bit darker. Yeah, you got to think about things about like how thin a nib will put on the page. So now this will take like a half an hour to dry because I just dumped it on there. We could try the Drillog too. This would be a good Drillog ink if it sticks to the nib. I don't know. This would be one I would enjoy writing with. Yeah, see this one. See, this is where you have some problems with the Drillog. Like all the inks I tried last week just did great on the Drillog. This one I can't get going. So there's like a list. I'm gonna have to have like a Drillog list. There we go. A little more flow. Sometimes you just got to get the flow going. But anyway, long version short, the steel that we made is very similar to the Robert Oster Miami. My Drillog still doesn't write at all. I wonder if you need to like brush the metal. Some people I think have to do that. But I'm not having a real problem. So, anyway, that steel is really came in with a color that looked identical. So, I just thought that was funny. Yes, this is the 74 in teal. And this color, this Robert Oster Miami, matches perfectly. Interesting, Sarah. Like, there are certainly challenges with it, but it should be writing at some point. But still doesn't put that Will Smith song in my head. Yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. Like, I made, out of all that chat and like laboratory work we did on those ink colors, I made like the most basic, the basic color. that was my whole point in this, is like, so this is what the Miami looks like on the Hobonichi, right? You can get a little bit of line character here, a little bit of shading, you know, here. And then this is the steel, which it just fits right into it. So it's pretty funny to me. Anywho, I do like my little Drillog block here for just random little notes. The paper's kind of got a gloss to it a little bit. I am a basic bish. We can allow that. I don't know why that got blocked, but I guess it just Twitch things. So that was my one pen inked up. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that Drillog block. It's just good. It's kind of cool. Like, I've been using it for this, like testing other pens. Hey Brad, good review on the S20. Know that after 18 years, my my wood has turned into a high gloss finish. Nice. Nice. I have it right here today. I really enjoy writing with it. What is that gray blue pen bear by the Sman? So when I went from 16 inked fountain pens to 0, I knew I was going to be inking up some pens soon, because that's what I really wanted to start my Hobonichi with, was the fountain pens, right? Like I'm not dead set on always using fountain pens. Like I've already used a gel pen over here and a marker. But, you know, if you have Tomoe River paper, like you really want to see what you can do with fountain pens inks, particularly, right? You want to see what those inks look like. So I will quickly have like 5 or 6 fountain pens inked up soon. I'm trying to pace myself and just not having one for every day. But I went from the 74 in teal to one of my favorite pens, which is the Aurora Optima. And this one has the flex nib, which is not a flex, as Rewezel says. It's a soft nib, but it is just a glorious writer for me. This pen just feels so good to hold and to use. They're crazy expensive. Like I go back and forth, like the worth it question. I mean, it's all dependent, but like these are pretty expensive. So I had to ink it up. I use 2 inks mostly in this pen. I use Ackerman number 28, the Hofguardier Groen, or I use Fire on Fire, which is a really good ink for this flex nib. And the reason why I like this flex nib so much is because it doesn't flex. It's very firm, but it flexes some. It makes my handwriting look really good. And as I completely dry it out, I don't know why that's... I just inked it up yesterday, so who knows why. There's plenty of ink in it. I usually don't have a feed problem with this pen, so I don't know what's going on here. If anything, this pen writes like overly wet. So must just be a flow problem from when I filled it. That's too bad, because that was some good lettering right there. Brad, have you seen this nib? Let me see. Evan, 11 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'll be getting this nib. So this is the Kakamori nib that people are talking about. And actually, this is the one I want to get, the stainless steel one. So yeah, I will be getting that one. So there we go. We just needed to just let it do its work here real quick. So this actually flows pretty wet on here with this nib. And I just love how my handwriting looks. Oh, sorry, didn't change. So there you go. You can see how much more ink. Once it started flowing, you can see the level of ink that came out. So yeah, one of my just favorite like writing pens. Kakamori looks like they are nailing it. Will be what we wish Drillog was. See, I think that's completely unfair, Andrew. Like, why do people want Drillog to be something that it's not? Like, Drillog is a technical dip pen. I don't think comparing them to a rounded nib pen is fair. Right? It's just like you can't compare a Pilot High-Tech C to a Pentel Energel. Like a Pilot High-Tech C 0.25 to an Energel 07. People want Drillog to be what they advertised. You mean it to actually like work? Yeah, I mean I get that, but I don't think that's what Andrew's saying. Like Drillog nib and this nib are not related. Now, do you want your Drillog to be better? That's 2 different things. Asian in the kitchen, how are you? First stream of the new year. Absolutely. So yeah, like this Drillog did too wide of a marketing campaign for their niche audience. They ended up with a bunch of consumers outside the niche feeling FOMO but unwilling to spend. I don't think that's fair. How is that their problem? Yeah, because I don't think the tip size, like, you cannot get what you can with this Kakamori nib with this nib, right? They're providing you two different things. You know, I just don't. I just personally don't see the Drillog as anything comparable to like a glass nib. If anything, I see it comparable to a Pilot High-Tech C.25, which is not a pen for everybody, right? It's not, I mean, maybe Drillog didn't do a good job of explaining their pen, but yeah, like a mechanical pencil versus a lead holder. Yeah, kind of. Something like that. But yeah, like, it's a technical pen, right? This, I don't, like, from the minute I got it, all I could say is this is not for everybody, right? So you just want it to work better, like what Toasty Treat's saying. Like, okay, I'll buy into the technical aspects of it. Now, will those technical aspects work? Sometimes that's a challenge, right? They also claimed it would write longer than a glass nib. I mean, which glass nib, which ink, which paper. I'm not, trying to like, support them like in that way, just like say they do no wrong, but like that's a generic comparison. I mean, my Bic will write longer than my Jetstream. What does that actually mean? Right? I don't mind the narrow tip size, but it's super finicky with inks and doesn't actually offer the precision. It is super finicky with inks. I do get the precision though. Well, I only use the 0.5. I don't like the 0.8. I thought the 0.8 was too wide. So I will agree that the writing experience promised fell short. If you could source one of the new glass nibs, do a comparison between the cheek. See, I don't, like, the Drillog doesn't belong at a comparison between glass dip nib pens and Kakamori. Like, what are you trying to decide? Drillog made some specific claims about writing links that they had to walk back. True. Like filling a page with writing. Yeah. How does it work with traditional calligraphy inks? I haven't tried that yet. I don't have hologram to test it out with. So, like, I'm not here to be the Drillog defender. I just think some of the commentary is not right. Like, the Drillog is for, like, let's see, there's 100 people watching. The Drillog is for like 5 people here. But like, if public perception is that it belongs with that group, clarification about why it doesn't may be helpful. Who's public perception? Like, I just don't see that. That's like having a wooden pencil comparison versus a mechanical pencil. Like, I don't think that's useful information. I'm on the Drillog staff over here. I feel like I'm defending them. There's definitely problems with it, and it's definitely not for everybody. But I think some of it is just delusion. Yeah, this is not a pen. I don't know that I recommended anyone buy this pen, right? I recommended that I buy it because it's really good for me. I don't know that I recommend it to anybody, you know. I mean, part of marketing is accuracy in your marketing, and I think a lot of people feel that they failed in that. Brad, what do you do for pen storage? I have cigar boxes and pen cases and shelves. Nothing special. So like the Kakamori nib, like I'm totally going to get, but that's going to write like a glass nib pen, right? More ink flow, more ink on the page. I expect my Drillog to write like a Pilot High-Tech C. And I'm one of the micro Pilot High-Tech C lovers, right? Which is not a pen that I recommend to anyone. So there's my thoughts. There is my thoughts. It's kind of difficult to clean in the grooves to clean any sort of calligraphy ink out. I don't even know that I own a calligraphy type ink. Yeah, it's interesting that you're struggling with it, Sarah. I need to figure out why, because I haven't done anything to mine yet. But also, you know what? I want to try like the platinum carbon. If the Drillog was widely available to try, maybe this IR wouldn't exist. Maybe. But like, I mean, I've been clear since day one, which is why I also sent them to Toasty. Like, this is just not we don't all have to like the same products, right? This is not a pen that everyone's going to like. It's a very small subset of users that will enjoy this. So, whew, we got sidetracked here. But I love it. I love it. So, yeah, I'm thankful you saved me money. Yeah, facts. Like, I think that's important, right? To have other people's opinions about products that you might be biased towards, right? Like, I know products that fit me personally the best. And having someone whose writing style and usage is different than yourself to look at the products as well, I think is very valuable information. So yeah, that's good. I am down with that. I think the other problem with the Drillog is the price it demands when seen as a regular but cool dip pen, yet vastly scaled up. I will buy that because you can get like the Zebra G nibs that are like ultra fine and crispy lines. You don't need the Drillog. And those, what are those nibs? Like, get a nib and a holder for like $5 or $6. Like, if you want like a fine line, like a calligraphic line, like getting the dip nibs, like the Zebra G nibs, like the very sharp ones, you can get some great lines, better ink flow, better like traditional dip nib experience. Yeah. Hey, Brad, been lurking. Want to say thanks for the Faber-Castell Ondoro that I won. It arrived last week and I love it. Nice. Now just remind me, I've got your ink sitting there. So we are not shipping inks right now to certain areas of the world. So we are holding it up, holding some ink. So don't let me forget when it starts to get warmer. Maximus, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I use the 2mm lead holder from Caran d'Ache. Let me swap this back. And then I use like a 0.5mm mechanical pencil, right? These are for different things, right? Like I'm trying to accomplish different goals when I set out to pick up this pencil or this pencil, right? Zebra G nibs are nice. They're a dime a dozen. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, something I didn't think I would ever enjoy a 2mm lead holder like this after being a lifelong user of 0.5mm pencils, but they are really good. What'd you miss? You missed Drillog dramas. Like, so yeah, like I never knew how good a product this was after using this for so long. I was like, why would I ever want to use this? And it turns out it's really great. That's all right. It's Mafia Geek. It's in the special quadrant of the shipping department to be shipped later. So yeah, with your name on it and all that good stuff. This I probably just need to get on the email list for. I think I will like this. I hope I like this more than I like my glass dip nib pen. So I'm going to do this right now. And since I share my email with y'all, I can put my email address on here. I don't want the glass one. I am just averagely plussed. I'm plussed with my glass dip nib. I'm not like thrilled with it. Knock soon what? Finish up the inventory? Yeah, hopefully by the end of the month. But I want this stainless steel one. No one else get on this list, so I have time to buy it when it comes out. Good morning, Chris. I like it better than my glass dip nib. Yeah, I'm thinking like this will be like my go-to kind of like testing dip nib. Like the Drillog is not that. My glass dip nib's kind of that, but I don't love it. The folded nib is pretty cool if I want to just throw some ink around. But I think this is, I hope this is what I want this to be. Like, this is fine. Like, this is fine for, like, quick testing and messing around and doing whatever. And I'm glad I have it. And it's so easy to clean. I think I will prefer the Kakimori better. But we'll see when I get it. Like, I think I will enjoy that better. And I will compare neither one of them to a Drillog. Just so y'all know. Yeah, I would be, I don't know, is it just me that is very hesitant about the brass? Like, is that just me? Like, I didn't want to say that out loud, but like, that, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that in my dip nib and then into bottles and those types of things, right? It's not just me. Like, I just think brass is just such a constantly changing metal. I don't know. Maybe just me. I've only heard complaints on the brass ones. Yeah, like, it doesn't seem like that's the right decision. Right? I don't know. Could be. Wearing Yule. So I am working with them, the Wearing Yule. Is that how you say it? Wearing Yule. To get a bunch of samples right now. So hopefully we'll be able to get some to test out soon. Because they look cool. They're doing look like they're doing a good job. Sorry, I got too much stuff on my desk. All right. Speaking of dip nibs, I ordered a Banff from Pierre. See, I have the I don't have the Banff. And I just never use it. That's a very high maintenance pen. That's the Drillog of dip nib pens. That is a high maintenance dip nib pen. All right, let's talk about writing for a second. So when I was thinking about like the stream title today, and I was talking about like capturing things, I, sorry, too many things on my screen. I find myself stuck a lot, and I imagine this is common among friends here, that a lot of us write a lot for a lot of different reasons. And I've constantly had the too many ideas in my head that I can't get down on paper fast enough. So I use digital apps for that. And my other notebook, which is what we were talking about, circling back to the beginning with the Hobonichi, the William Hanna, the plotter. I'm going to be toasty treat here in a minute. I'm going to have nine journals going. I definitely have two, right? So we have the planner, which is the Hobonichi, right? Off to a good start. I see no issues with this going all year, right? It's allows me to work how I think about working, right? Where I can have big picture schedule, time blocks, and then I can have individual things on an individual day. Cool. What I've been slacking in is writing in my journal, like the morning pages type stuff. So I got back on that train this morning, wrote about a page and a half in about 10 or 15 minutes, just rambling about how frustrated I've been in these past several weeks to get all of my ideas captured. And I don't know, like, there's some magic bullet that processes my brain thoughts into the page, but I think about it all the time. Like, why can't my brain just be hardwired to the page? I don't need the metaverse. Pass me with that. You can miss me with the metaverse. But, like, I am failing at, like, organization and discipline and clarity. Like, I've been okay recently with, like, big picture stuff, and I'm struggling recently with, like, fine details and, like, processing ideas. I don't know. There's no point I'm trying to make here. There's no solution. There's nothing I'm getting at. I'm just kind of talking out loud. A frustration that I've had as someone who has every tool available to them, right? I have all the pens and notebooks in the world. I have every digital device in the world. And at what point are those more of the distractions than the actual tools for working? So I don't know. This is just something I'm thinking about. I don't know if y'all think about that a lot. I literally, the first sentence in my morning pages this morning is, why the hell not? And that's what I'm struggling with right now, is like, I know the things, I can do the things, I'm good at the things. I'm having trouble with the execution and the detail and the planning of the things. So, yeah. I've always figured that I was only ever as organized as I needed to be last year, and life is always more complicated, so always be refining. That's a decent way to put, like, it's kind of like talks about what I'm thinking about. Train yourself to focus, put the phone down, concentrate on the present. That's totally the being present part is something, like, I think about. You're making me nervous, like, with the pen habit, guys. Stop doing pens. No, there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about there. No, it's just like, I'm really good at planning and the executing the detail I got to work on. Doing gratitude lists and daily review. Yeah, so this resonates with me. Some memory issues, even though I'm 33. Yeah, I think about that some. Like, I do, like, I definitely have, like, short term, like, what's the thing I need to be remember? Here's my setup. Here's my daily writing setup: Hobonichi 5-year and Hobonichi Techo. I'm writing gratitude daily. So I have started to do a review of my day. So there's Tessa's writing setup. Hey, we have the same cover. I know that one. So I like the idea of the 5 year. So in my Hobonichi, I have been kind of doing like a recap, a little bit of that. So just showed a bit I've caught, makes me think of the Cal Newport's books. I haven't read any of those books. I tend to stay away. I mean, I've read my share of like the self-help organization planning. Like every now and then I'll break into one. I generally don't get a bunch out of them. Using your Ooh La La cover too. I love this thing. I might end up, we'll see if my, I'm going to stick with the Hobonichi cover for a while, but I might switch into like a purple one for this one. Love the cover. Wish the company was not closing. Rip. 99 bottles of ink, 7 months of 7. Sometimes the sort of lull resistance happens through the breakthrough and creativity. I talk about that a lot, 99 bottles of ink. Like my creativeness is like this. Like I always have ideas. Like ideas are like this. Executions are like this, right? So there you go. What is the brand of the cover? Knock. I know that guy. Productivity books never tell me anything I don't know. Yeah. all my productivity friends, I have a lot of friends in the productivity world. I think they always cringe when I when I yell about productivity Twitter or productivity books and stuff like that. Speaking of not complaining things, now that it's January, is any an update when the final inventory? Yeah, I'm shooting for end of the month. So yeah, we're in good shape right now. So I need to do a big organization and inventory. So that's gonna take me another week or two. So by the end of the month, we'll plan on doing that. I want to do all the things that stunts me, so I end up doing none of the things. Very, very similar. Strings and pedals, very similar. That's a great way to put it. Last time management book I read was on Kindle. I thought I finished the intro and I had finished the book. Nothing new. Yeah. Like, it all boils down to just doing it, right? Like, Nike got it right a long time ago, but as far as productivity goes, it's like, just do it. The analog hourglass, I love that thing. I do use this, excuse me, from time to time. So we got these, I got mine from the Gentleman Stationer store. Someone wants to link that in the chat. So this is what Sarah's talking about. So this is a 15-minute hourglass. It's, you can use it like your Pomodoro techniques. You don't need a fancy hourglass to time your 15-minute or 30-minute blocks. Use your phone, use an app, or look at the clock, whatever, set an alarm. But for all these stationary and desk accessory nerds, these hourglasses are great. It's not about anything new. It's about refreshing and reminding. As an artist, I always look at basic books for drawing because you can always change and learn and recall. I think about that a lot, Carol. Like, I'm at my best when I look at other things, right? Like looking at art books or design books and, like just sitting with a book or something like that. That's not necessarily like stationery related, but that's like creative inspiration. I get a lot out of that. A lot of refreshment from that. So yeah, if I use my phone to time, I always get tempted to check notifications. That's like the that's the challenge with Forest, right? That Forest app is awesome. But you have to use your phone to use the Forest app, and like it's just this whole temptation cycle. I spent so many years planning for things that I never got around to doing the last couple of years. I've been doing more things without planning it, and it's scary, but I've been happy with the results. Yeah, that's really, really good. It's a good way to put it. I tell the smart speaker to quickly set a timer. That's actually a good idea. As Derek Sievers said, if knowledge was all that's needed, we would all be billionaires with 8-pack abs, right? What's up, Killer Sheep? Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. I am a billionaire with 8-pack abs. you know, mentally. Oh, thank you for that link. Yeah. The high tide code, there's a 30-minute and I have the 15-minute one. I work better in 15-minute chunks. 30 minutes are, whoops, where'd it go? 30 minutes are too chunky for me. Where'd it go? So yeah. So you can get 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or 3 minutes. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they made little baby ones. So I opted for the 15 as opposed to the 30. 5 or 3 wasn't anything that I felt that I would use. Mark with the 12 months, 13 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a happy new year. So yeah. I don't know that I could get use out of like the 5 or 3, but I definitely use the 15. Sarah, what size is yours? You use the 30? Brad, I think you're a billionaire with 8 billion pins. True. You work in 12-hour sprints? I used to be able to do that, or I used to need to do that. I don't really do that anymore. Now mine's more like a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1, where it's like 2 parts work, 1 part break, or 3 parts work, 1 part break, or maybe up to like 4-to-1. And whatever that time chunk is, whether it's an hour, 30 minutes, something like that. My day is so not singular. Offshoring your personal correspondence to Hyderabad is not going to make me millions. No. Are you doing your themes talk on podcast this week? Yes. Yeah, so this week we'll be talking about planners, themes, all that good stuff. I don't know that spoiler alert, this is probably a no theme year for me. But you'll see, you'll understand why. It's not for good reason. That didn't make sense. All right, let's do a giveaway, and then I'm going to figure out what else I'm going to do. I'm really behind on memberships, so we might do that later this week. I work for about 30 seconds and need a 45-minute break. Did y'all see it's a long time common introvert thing. Avna, thanks for the follow. Or Avina. The common introvert schedule, like the calendar that was going around this week. I mean, it's it's just a regurgitation of the classic meme is for the introverts for the meeting. It's like 8 a.m. plan for meeting. And then 4 hours later, like 12 o'clock meeting, 12:30 recover from meeting rest of the day. So like the whole day is like anxiously awaiting the meeting, recovery from meeting. that resonates a lot. Miss G's Crafties, thank you for the host. Yeah, so accurate. Just like today, like even today, like I tell y'all, like I get anxious before I come on here. Once I come on, I'm fine. But it's just like the gotta do the thing, and the thing is on a schedule, and like what I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. Do I need to like eat? Do I need to make more coffee? Do I need to shave? Whatever. All right. All right. We're gonna do a kit. We're going to do a funky... Sorry, that was loud. We'll do a funky Asian stationery kit today. At least for this first giveaway. I don't know if there's going to be a second giveaway. We'll see how much longer I stream. Anyway, those are things that are going on in my head. It's a complicated place. As we all are. All right, this is a smorgasbord of things. Sunday afternoon nap is real. I need it after being on all morning. I bet you do. Because it's not just Sunday morning for you. It's probably, at least since Friday, just like going and then wipe out. All right. So we're going to do a whole bunch of small accessories. All right, so this one person's gonna win this little kit. All right, so we have these Monami. These are 5-color, 5mm ballpoints, I believe. I don't think these are gel. I think these are ballpoints. Yeah, these are ballpoints in pink, orange, green, blue, and black. So they have cute little Monami characters on there. Looks like they're having a picnic. They got some music. Having a big time. Talks about being yummy. We have these erasers from Hawarang. So, set of erasers. We have, I think this is kind of cool. I don't know why. It's a wire clip bookmarker. So you clip it in your book, and then the top can move around into different pages. So it's like a 2-part bookmark. So like it would be good for like your Hobonichi, right? To have the main clip on, the week, and then you could have the second clip on the month. So it's almost like a double bookmarker, right? So that's kind of a cool little thing. And then we have planner tags for, just different usage in your notebooks. Different tags, different markers. They're sticky on the back, so you can fold them or just point them in there. And then we have MT, the famous washi tape maker. Is this a fox? This is a really cute fox and squirrel and acorns. It's a very fall-centric. We have a couple of colors of foxes. We have like a red fox, a yellow fox, a brown squirrel, some acorns, and some berries, and a really cool blue background. All right, so we'll do the kit. All right. So let me set this aside so I can get to my keyboard. So one person will get the kit. Sorry. Who doesn't have room for more washi? I haven't used any washi tape in my planner yet. Have y'all seen Miranda's planner? We're going to share that after this giveaway. Oh my gosh, Miranda's planner. Plus the custom 74 pass. Amber, thank you for the follow. All right, let me do this giveaway, and then we're going to go, I'll go show y'all some planner goals for the new year. All right, so this giveaway is open. You can type !raffle. Hey, Carly Knight. !raffle. Anyone can win. I will ship worldwide. You don't have to be a subscriber or a follower. You just have to like stationery. And then you have to reply, say, hey, it's me, and send me your shipping address. How am I going to... Let me go get a little baggie. While this is running for the 2 minutes, let me go get something to put this in so I don't lose it. And then I have a mea culpa. Mea culpa? Mea culpa? So I owe an apology to Strange Camel and 004A. Their giveaways from like 2-3 weeks ago got put to the side, and I missed the time window to ship 004A's ink without it freezing, and now he is under snow. And Strange Camel, I just shipped your stuff out yesterday, so my apologies. That was like 2 weeks ago giveaway winners. I shipped last week's giveaway winners already, but the 2 weeks ago ones kind of got lost in the shuffle, and I apologize. Holiday shuffle. I wasn't shipping as much, so things kind of got sideways. So that was my apology. Is there no way to thaw ink? Not healthfully. Like, I just don't think you want that water and crystallization and things like that. Oh, good. Glad you're here, Strange Camel. So, yeah, it shipped yesterday, finally. So, if you've been looking for it before then, it has not come. All right, entries have stopped. Let's pick a winner. Sir King Crayons. First time winner? Second time winner? Why do I feel like you just won? Did you just win? I don't know. You can thaw ink as long as it didn't break the bottle when it froze and expanded. Did it snow where you are? No. No, we were south. I think North Georgia got some snow. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's more of like busting the bottles. Things like that, breaking things. Sir King Crayons. Speak up in chat. Let me know you're here. And email your shipping address to hello@pinnock.com. I don't see Sir King Crayons in the list. Okay, let me look. Yeah, not in the list. All right, we might repick this one. All right, we'll give it just a minute. See if they got knocked offline. So let's look at our friend Havoc Rose's planner. And y'all need to prepare your eyeballs for what you're about to see. And if we don't hear from Sir King Crayon soon, we will redo it. Where is it? Oh, because it's on the Havoc Rose Rights channel. Okay, sorry. All right. Here we go. Maximus, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy your big sailor pen emote. God, we got to get that graphic design working. All right. That's a Hobonichi Techo, everybody. That is a Hobonichi Techo. That is a heckin' Techo. This is like the coolest one I've ever seen. She went through it on stream the other night. She streams at Havoc Rose and was going through it, and I was like, I need to use more washi tape and more stickers. That is amazing. So there is so much tape and stickers in here, and just like writing and drawing and just so much cool stuff in here. It is really, really cool. So what's Miranda's Twitch? Is it at Havoc Rose? We need to do, let's see if we can do a shout out. So y'all can follow her for when she's on. Someone will have to find it. She's in my followers list. I'll have to figure it out. So, yeah, that's impressive. So mine will not look like that by the time I'm done. Hey, Mom Gamer. Welcome. Glad you made it. This is, like, awesome. Like, this is one of the things that got me into Hobonichi. Not the cantaloupe-sized Hobonichis, but just that the idea of journaling is different for everyone, and to have kind of like the way Miranda does it, it's just to have like these, it's basically like a memory journal, right? It's like every day she would just like talk about that and like, you know, decorate it and write and just have, as I was watching her flip through it on her latest stream, it was like, oh, she would just go, oh, and I remember this day, like January 14th. She's like, oh, I remember this day, and we did that, and, you know, this is why I wrote this thing. And they're like, oh, March 12th, and we did this type of thing, and it was very cool. It's at Havoc Rose. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me. Do I have to put the at in there? Okay, there it worked. I was putting the at in there. What is the difference between a Hobonichi and a bujo? A Hobonichi is a product. Bujo is a lifestyle, is a plan, right? A Hobonichi is a physical product. Hobonichi is a brand name of a product. So there's different Hobonichi planners, right? Bujo is a system, I guess is the way to put it. So Bujo is a system. The Hobonichi is, like Miss G's Crafties is saying, is a printed planner. Bujo is a universal system that you can use in any notebook, right? So think of it that way. So I'll show you real quick. I don't bullet journal, but like I have a Hobonichi, right? So the Hobonichi, this is the one I just started for. Oh, by the way, what's is our winner Sir King Crayons? Are you back in here? Let's see. Check the list. All right, we're gonna re-roll the giveaway here in just a second. The original Bujo is very simple in a freeing way. Yeah, the original Bujo is great. So a Hobonichi, there's different layouts, right? That is a smaller one that was on there, but like this is like a 1 page per day type of layout. So, you know, April 19th, you know, I have like a time schedule here. I have writing space here, and then on and on. And they have like different calendars in the front, monthly calendars, weekly calendars where I lay things out, daily stuff that I write, things like that. Where a Bujo system is, you'll take a blank notebook and lay out a system that works for you. And there's different ways of organizing your days, weeks, and months and years, right? So we can help you out, like find you more resources. Carly Knight, this giveaway is closed, but I'm going to do another giveaway here in a minute, and I'll show you how. I'm going to re-roll this one real quick. Coco Lena needs all this stationery. I know they do. Coco Lena, you still here? You do the Bujo system. I was curious what the difference was. Yeah, Bujo is really something you make your own, and other planners like the Hobonichi you're using their systems to tell you how to do the things. Chantal with the 8 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Coco Lena, I'm going to make you email me. You know the rules. You got to email me. And then we'll do another giveaway here in a minute, so y'all just hang out for a bit. All right. All hail the bot. 21, I use the day pages for notes, not necessarily on the day. Yeah, like you don't have to use, like I'm going to try to do the days, but like on weekends, like I may not use them. Those are going to be like great ink sampling days, things like that. Oh yeah, first giveaway of the year. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so Carly Knight, it's so just think of the bullet journal as a flexible system you can mold to your usage. Otherwise, you're going to look at pre-printed notebook planners like Hobonichi, Midori, Leuchtturm, and they all have a different type of layout, almost universally not compatible with what you're doing as a bullet journal system, which you need a blank notebook for. In general, these are general terms, right? In general terms. So there you go. And we can totally help. We have a lot of bullet journals here. We have a lot of planners here. We have a lot of notebook aficionados here. So yeah, we can help you out with that. Oh, I'm sorry. So the bullet journal, the Hobonichi I showed from Miranda from Havoc Rose, hers is an A6 Techo. Mine is the A5 cousin. So this is the bigger all-in-one cousin. That cousin is the model name. and A5 is the size. And then there's different sizes. There's thinner, and you could just not bullet journal and solve that problem completely. I mean, you could just not talk and solve that problem completely too. That was a good one. Bigger book means you can stuff it with more stuff, yeah. So yeah, bullet journals, you need your just a traditional blank notebook to use. Unsub. What else do we need to talk about today? I felt like I covered what I wanted to. Like my extended expressed frustration with not getting enough done, but self-inflicted, right? Self-inflicted. Bullet journal and a disc setup so you can get bigger discs. Oh, we didn't talk about the William Hanna sitting right here. So here we go. I'm going to do my toasty treat thing. I'm going to end up with 9 notebooks. I know I am. But we have 2, right? So we have the Hobonichi cousin, and then we have the notebook. That's just journal, scratch paper, notes, ideas, lists, thoughts, whatever. I also have 2 other notebooks sitting here that don't have complete rules in them yet. So my William Hanna, we're exploring paper in that. So I'm going to do a lot of paper testing, a lot of ink testing with my different types of paper. I have my hole punch now for the disc bound system. But I need to clean up and organize that better. And then the plotter, which I keep pointing this way, it's up here. I don't know how I'm going to use the plotter yet. It could be more of a project notebook because it's kind of tailor-made for that. And I have the plotter A4 size sheets, like the fold-out sheets, that are going to be really good for some of the ideas that I need to do this year. So it's really, really good. I've been wondering what kind of system you would suggest to a first-timer who wants to get into journaling but has quite bad dyslexia. So I think the question I would have is, do you want a journal, or do you want some type of organization that you get with like a generic type of planner? Because the first thing I would say is like bullet journaling is tailor-made for that. The basic bullet journaling, where you go to bulletjournal.com and look at the way they lay out the system, I think it will be usable and helpful because you can just use any notebook for it. And it's a system you essentially create yourself, and you say, hey, this works for me, this doesn't, and you modify it on your own, right? And it's a very simple to set up system. It's just, some numbers and some check marks, things like that. So, and some lists. So if you're looking for like planning and organization help, I would look at bullet journaling. If you're just looking for writing, like any notebook, I would get like a hardbound A5 size notebook, like a Leuchtturm, which is good for bullet journaling as well. And you can combine the 2 things too. Brad, I sent you a whisper. Can you check it out after the stream? I will. Not right now. Feel like I have dyslexia and ADD. I feel like having a daily journal for a quick review of my day. Yeah, so like a quick review journal, you can use anything. Like Tessa uses, one of the things she uses is a 5-year journal, which is it's not as intimidating as it sounds, right? It gives you like a block for today to kind of journal about your day, make a few notes about your day. And then you go to tomorrow, and then the following year, you repeat under the same date, if you will, and you keep that and kind of keep a running track of things. So, dead hands, I'm glad to help you if you have like more specific questions. Like if you like really want to nail down, say, hey, I want to do this, right? And we can help you. Like you can email me, hello@penaddict.com, or, glad to talk about it anytime to figure out what will work for you. Which disc system do you use, Andrew? Do you use Levenger? Because they're the only ones that make the giant discs, right? New notebook coming. Review coming. Can't show you all that yet. Levenger, yeah. So the William Hanna, you have ARC accessories. I'm really happy with that ARC hole punch that I got. So my William Hanna, I have these loose sheets. Like, I don't throw away paper where I made mistakes. Well, yo, what's up, Mike? I was thinking about you the other day. I need to get a friend of the show recorded for this month, so I'll be reaching out to you soon so we can chat. But the William Hanna allows for me to test different types of paper in a singular notebook because it has discs, and I have a hole punch somewhere. You could even pop in like these types of pages. You can just hole punch these and pop them in here and do things like that. So then I have different dividers for different papers and things like that. So there you go. So I will continue to use this for testing. And then my plotter sitting up here, I will knock over everything on my desk. I mean, on my shelf if I try to get it. So I'm going to figure out something to do with the plotter. I really think it's going to be probably like the project notebook, because my daily planner, I mean, my commonplace book, my everything notebook, it is just not a planner type of thing. Uber Cruiser, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome. I don't know why the alerts aren't coming up. I just spent over $100 on standard pens with the price of William Hanna planner. Gives me pause. Yeah, I get it. Like, it's just one of those things. So like I don't really use this notebook for like planning, right? It's more just like notes and ideas and morning pages and brain dumps. So like I need like a project notebook, and that's probably what the planner are gonna be. There are cheaper options than the Hanna. I mean, that goes for everything. It just depends on what you want. Brad, what do you use to remember to check your planner? So I have an app called Todoist. Plotters are too skinny. Fight me. No, I will agree with you that they're a little bit too floppy for me. So yeah, I don't have a reminder to check my planner, but like my daily like type of reminders of like tasks are digital, right? They're in an app called Todoist, and that alerts me. And those tasks are almost always copied into my planner. So that's all the trigger I need to get into there. StreamYard is having some issue with alerts. Gotcha. I still need to look at OBS. I just haven't had time to do that. Hobonichi calendars are sold out everywhere. Yeah. There might be one last, hey, here's some inventory stuff. And then they do some school year, mid-year stuff. Very, very little, but they'll do some. April start is what they do, I believe. I think they do Hobonichi will have an April start for a few products, not like a full product line thing, right? So just like a partial type thing. So, but yeah, I also keep the planner with me. Generally, like I don't walk around the house with it, but like I'm not going anywhere, right? So it's on my desk. So I usually will try to keep it open, when I'm not working or doing things. So there you go. They announced April start reveal coming soon. Okay. Yeah, so you can get some of the April start Hobonichi stuff. It's just that their main things are always like the September for 2022 launch type of stuff. So, all right, let's do one more giveaway. Then I'm gonna wrap it up today. I'm gonna work on addressing envelopes for member chips because I am terribly behind. I'm working on writing new content for Pen Addict members, which I will send out tonight. So look for a new email from me. So if you're addicted to pens, maybe you can point me in the right direction. I've used a Pilot Preppy and a Lamy Safari. I was considering doing an upgrade. What's a good pen under $100? So let's see. We'll do this. Oh, did I win? Did I win? So I keep a list. It's not always going to answer all your questions, but there are a lot of good options right there. I like the TWSBI Eco and the 580, depending on what style of pen. I like some of the Kaweco Metal AL Sports that are like $80. We're real pen addicts here. Pieces of Starlight. It's no joke. If there's like specific things you're looking for in a pen, here's what I will tell you. You can spend $50 or less and be happy with any fountain pen that you get in the $50 to $100 range. That's a weird price point. I've always struggled with that price point. Lamy Studio is actually a great option, great underrated option in that price point. So there's some lists on that page you can check out and kind of get an idea. And if you have like any like further questions, like to break it down a little bit further, let me know and I can do that for you as well. Friend of the show is definitely coming back. It's just not going to be as voluminous as before. Like I burnt myself out in the pacing of that. It was really aggressively paced. So I'm gonna start writing at least once more a week for members, because that's not aggressively paced. Brad doesn't have any more friends. That's true. I'm short on friends. TWSBI Swipe is really good. All right, let's do another giveaway. It should just be a monthly chat between the two of us. I'm not opposed to like a recurring thing. I'd have to have a good plan about it. I have another idea. I should interview Toby. That would be good. We should just get Toby and Kirby on the mic and then have them bork at each other. Brad, randomly, I'm loving the shirt today. Great color combo. Thank you. I love this shirt. I don't get to wear it that much. It's an older shirt. Like it's even like shrinking. Like it's this old that it's like shrinking my arms, but it's so comfortable. Isn't a recorded monthly chat a podcast? Yes. Ree Rosals, you can be a friend of the show. You're always a friend of the show. Will we hear from Anna in 2022? I'm just going to say yes. Like, we're just going to make it happen, right? She's been so busy. I've talked to her several times throughout the year trying to get her. But like her schedule, what she's got with her new job, like her schedule's changed. So, and then when she's not working, she's busy, right? It's like she's got all the things going. So, Pieces of Starlight, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Pendum. Hide your wallet. That shirt makes me want to get out my 3D glasses. Yeah. This shirt's got a lot going on here. It's like very patchy, but I like it. This is like one of my favorite shirts that I rarely wear because it's usually not cold enough here. So, all right. Kirby and Toby Borkoff. Join her Patreon. Yes, y'all should put a link to Anna's Patreon. I am a member of her Patreon. And while I get my purple axle, I'm going to go ahead and go yes. I'm going to go yes. Even though it's not even worded. It's not on the list right now, but I'm just going to say yes. All right, let's see what else we got here. So for those new to the stream, this is the Icebox of Happiness. This is where I keep extra stuff to give away. And will I get my Hippo Noto? No. So one yes, one yes, one no. All right, let's do this. This is a sizable giveaway, but since we're talking about planning and bujoing and journaling and notebooking, let's give away this endless notebook. Kirby was on a hair trigger last night. Toby gets that way sometimes. All right, let's see what we got here. Are different color aluminum grip sections for the axle in the works? They are not. But it is a permanent on the list thing, right? The axle, we're a little more hesitant to, those edge grips tend to wear more when you use them. So we do the anodization, but we haven't gone all in on the color anodization. It's working well on the fountain pens so far, so we'll see if we transfer it over to, to the icon grips. So we'll see if we'll do it to there. So this is this is a fancy one. All right, so this is the Endless Recorder, world's most ink-friendly notebook, 68 GSM Tomoe River paper, dot grid. This is a nice giveaway. I might steal this back. Yeah, it matches my shirt. What am I thinking? I'm just kidding. I think I kept the graph one for me because I have enough. I have enough dot grid, I think was the theory. I was like, I need to keep the graph one because that's a more weird one. So yeah, this is a really nice notebook. This will be a good notebook for your bullet journaling, for your regular journaling, for your planning, for all of that stuff for 2022. So let me set this up. All right. Giving away that discontinued TRP, I know, right? It's the hot stuff. All right, I'm gonna switch it back to here so I can fix my desk. Maybe I need a desk redesign to be able to access my keyboard and my camera stuff. All right. Has there been any update on the Hippo Noto? Like, do they comment on the project anymore? All right. So this giveaway is now open. You type !raffle, and then the raffle bot will pick a winner at the end. You don't have to be a follower, subscriber. You don't have to live in the US. Anyone can win. And you get this nice little baggie to put it in. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. Chat. All right. How am I going to write your name on this? I need a stapler. So the only thing you have to do is, if your name is picked, you have to reply in the chat, and then you have to email me your shipping address. So if you're not cool with those two things, don't enter. But I think everyone here is cool with those two things, because this is a cool notebook. We're going to see if washi tape sticks to this. Highly unlikely. But if I don't put your name on it, I end up losing stuff. The bot is rigged. Apparently the first winner didn't enter today. That happened to you, wasn't that happened to you in the past, right? I cleared it out and everything. Who knows? Has anyone here received their Woodshed fountain pen Kickstarter? I have, but I knew a bunch of people haven't. Is that one you have not received? If you win, I need your address. Yeah, because if you don't send me an email, I forget to do the things, right? An email makes it exist in my to-do list. So I can just put the to-do list task in there to ship to you. So that's why I make y'all email. All right, 1 second left. And just start cobalt right under the gun. Whew, I also need to wrap this up because I have talked too much this morning. I am drinking water too, but not enough. All right, let's pick a winner. Y'all ready? 99 bottles of ink. I love that name. You have to be a first-time winner, right? First-time winner, I think. Question mark. 99 bottles of ink. You will have 99 opportunities to test. Happy first time winner. This will be perfect for you. If you have 99 bottles of ink, you can test them on here. What a name. So you need to email me, hello@penaddict.com, your shipping address. So who won today? Coco Lena, 99 bottles of ink. These probably won't. Oof. I don't know when these are going to ship. Maybe not until Monday. Like in a week. I didn't know Twitch would let you have a name that long. I can't even write it on this page. All right. Very cool. Oh, I hope you enjoy the notebook. It's a really cool notebook. I would actually like some feedback on it once you get it. Say, hey, this worked pretty well, or this didn't work well. Whatever it is, I would like to hear from you because I have yet to test my endless notebook. I have another notebook I'm about to test. I can't show y'all this one. Still in the packaging. For next week. That's going to be next week. You'll want to stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. All right. Any final words from the chat? We have a podcast tomorrow. We'll be talking about planning. We'll talk about getting our year organized. Love your faces. Currently using an endless for my bujo tracker is reasonably good, but I have a few gripes. I'd be curious temporarily, Rob. Just let me know. Just always like to get good feedback. So we will stream. We should stream after the show tomorrow. So podcast at 10 tomorrow. Stream after. Thursday stream on. Like, we're on normal schedule for quite some time now. I don't see any reason, barring life circumstances, that we don't hit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams every week. So should be on the schedule. I haven't checked the Twitch schedule recently, but should be on there. Should be pretty reasonable. If I'm running a few minutes late, I might be. I almost didn't make the start time today, but I would have been here by 10:05. So don't freak out. I will tell y'all if I'm going to be gone for a while, but I think we're going to be. I think we're locked and loaded for 2022, y'all. And hopefully we can do more streams, have more fun, talk more pens and paper, talk more planning, talk more journaling. I would like to do more creative streams down the line, to where I just sit here and work on my visual journal, which is something I haven't not done in quite some time. That's one of the things that makes me happy. And it's a very selfish thing, right? So like, I feel a little bit guilty when I stream selfishly. That's just a me thing, right? Where I'm doing, hey, work, or hey, addressing envelopes because I need to do it, using those times to do like my job or my work. But I think I'm just going to do it sometimes, right? And that's just how it's going to be, right? I think that's the thing. So let's go find someone to raid, and we'll work on that. Sorry. All right, let's see if anyone is on. Thank you all. Hey, thanks all for hanging out. This was awesome. This was a fun stream. They always go by so fast. I usually know by like an hour and a half or so, like my voice starts to get shot and I start rambling even more than I do. So let's see. Where are we? Sorry, I'm bouncing around. Pandemic with Bruce. You have a stream now? Let's see here. Are you live? Okay. There's Bruce. All right. Let's go raid Bruce. Let's see if this will let me. Dun dun dun. Where is my button? All right, we're almost there. Don't tell him. Shh. All right. Hey, thank you all. Thank you all for hanging out. All right, let's go see what Bruce is up to. Be surprised. Yeah, this is like the surprise party that you plan for yourself. All right, see y'all.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hey, Brad. I'm giving this a shot for once, trying out the streaming. It's my first time doing this. So, okay, what do you guys want to talk about? I just got my nice Knock seed case here and my 823. So, I got my Hobonichi in here. I got a couple of pens. We can talk about pens. And actually, this camera actually is working really good. This is just that old iPhone 6 I had. Oh, what nib and what pen? Sorry. Oh, 823 it has the... Oh, I was gonna say. I think it's confused mostly. It has a medium nib in it. With just the standard plastic feed. It has the pirate blue and that came with it. So, that's what that has in it. Just set that over there. So, and also, is Brad still in here? Take a look at this. I sent a couple of those to you. That's what's in the package. One for giveaway for you. So, I'm watching the chat right now. Let's see. And I also got like this one. I have, these are like some of my personal ones. Like this one's what my A23 is sitting on and whatnot. And then here's the Pelican I was talking about that I recently got. Nice But how's everyone doing? What